Need advice? Taco Bob to the rescue. Time for Ask Taco Bob.
On 101.1 WJRR.
We are Orlando's rock station, 101.1 WJRR. Life Coach has entered. I wanted to make sure you had the invite for the Surf Fest this weekend. I didn't know if you were going to be in town or not.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what you're doing this weekend because I think I'm actually going to head to the Surf Fest, Red.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I've been known to hang 10. I'm from more back in the days, where you had the zinc oxide from eye to eye straight across the nose, right?
Sure.
That had to do a lot of good for your skin. It's kind of just like the opposite of a football player. Because usually they have like the black right under the eyes.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be hitting it.
You gonna have a cabana out there on the beach?
Probably. Land the chopper right there on the pier. Anybody that wants to go out to Surf Fest this weekend, it's a really good time. Kicking off basically tomorrow, actually, and going all the way through the weekend through Monday.
A lot of people looking for your assistance and or guidance this morning. Questions have come in at 22526. We threw a couple extra on the stack there, so, hey, it's all you. Do what you do best.
Any of the ones that we don't get to, don't worry, we'll get to them next week. Oh, by the way, yes, Surf Fest is at the Cocoa Beach Pier where I'm going to land the chopper. I was talking about LC, the guy I've been dating, beat someone up at a bar we were at the other night. The guy was saying some pretty inappropriate things in front of me, but it seemed a little extreme. Should I break it off? Chivalry's awesome. I mean, I hold doors for broads all the time. It's a wonderful thing, but
of course he does.
Beating a guy's ass over a few boner jokes, come on. Plus, you don't need to be on the receiving end of this guy when he loses his cool on another night. I'm not saying that he would, but you got to be seriously careful about this because anger issues. Maybe just start serving him some lewd water at dinner, But you do have to make him aware that you're giving him said lewd water. Otherwise, chill him out a little.
Yourself into a legal snafu. Otherwise,
just a wee bit. Coach, we have new neighbors. I love when they just toss a coach at me.
Sure.
Coach, we have new neighbors, and they're those people that put up excessive Halloween decorations, and they do it super early in the oh my God. The decorations, Pat, have been up since right after the 4th of July. Should I confront them about it?
That's ridiculous.
That is crazy. Don't confront them because they're your next door neighbors and, they're always right there. You never know when you're going to need sugar. What you do is just call the HOA, the Homeowners Association. Make them be the bad guys. They live for this kind of stuff.
If this stuff's been up since July, I'm thinking they might not have an HOA or one with a backbone. Then if you got a 16-foot inflatable in your front yard after the 4th of July for Halloween.
If that's the case, then you start an HOA. Okay?
I've never heard that advice given.
Yeah.
It's usually the other direction.
I'm not being the grumpy old curmudgeon, but if I'm driving home, July, greeted by a 20-foot skeleton, exactly like you were saying, cheesy.
Again, you, though, I don't mean to doubt any of your guidance, but you do live in a multi-million-dollar gated mansion.
Oh, yeah, the life coach has a different kind of neighborhood. You can barely put a Casper the Ghost up. Somebody gets offended. You know how LA is. Life coach, husband's become really into fly fishing. I'm happy for him having a new hobby, but it seems to be consuming and cutting into a lot of our time. He's lying to you, man. Nobody fishes for flies. You get them with a swatter. If you did, want to go fly fishing, the perfect bait, garbage on the hook, or no, you're not using a hook, though. You're fly swatting them, or just dog duty.
Yeah, dog crap.
Yeah, because it's always the flies there. We've talked about this many a times.
They have the uncanny ability to suddenly appear.
I'm telling you, they're just watching out of a hedge going bzzz, and they see the dog come out and they go, you can listen really closely and you hear the bzzz, and then they see your dog and they go bzzz, And again, because they're so excited and they're racing because all the flies are coming out of every hedge that surrounds you or wherever you might be. Whether it be a dog park, oh God, that's Fly Central. LCTB and Purius, or what's that stuff called? Purvis? No, those are the guys in the bathrooms. The brick bathrooms there. You know, the dog disease I speak of. Parvo. That's it. It's like worms. It's not good. You put it at a park. Whoa. LCTB.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, we've had something similar to this before, I believe. LCTB. Follow me here. My friend's boyfriend was having a small get-together, and I noticed a pain pill bottle under his bathroom sink. Should I tell her? Because it's her friend's boyfriend? Look, Nosy Nancy, I don't care if he's on speeders, goofballs, or zingers. It's not your business, okay? You shouldn't be going under somebody's sink. If you run out of toilet paper, that's on them. Use a hand towel. Don't be looking under people's private stuff for more toilet paper. You're not going to be, the martyr at the party. Or the Marty. Life coach. LCTB. 101 days sober today. Good for you. Nice. 101, just like the station, too.
Yeah, congrats.
101 days sober today from booze. Life sucks. You're on a good start. How does one unsuck life and actually stay sober? Gummies. No. I'm just kidding. Congrats on the 101 days. That's phenomenal. You should celebrate. Yeah. No. They just texted this in today too.
I almost feel like there should be a disclaimer that runs before this segment.
Anything you hear during the segment is complete BS. To make life unsuck, seriously, congrats. You hit a huge feat. 100 days was even bigger. No, but 101's bigger, I guess. But either way, you need to stay busy. Like maybe exercising, or because when you're busy, then you're not thinking of drinking. Maybe start an ant farm. That's a way to stay.
Fly fishing.
Or fly fishing.
We just gave you the insider tips on how to.
That's it.
That makes it way too easy. That's going to get old quick then if they use our insider fly fishing tips.
Well, don't use the tips. Just start the ant farm. Or get to the gym. I got time for one more.
Sure, why not?
Need advice, life coach. Husband's been changing the oil in our cars, which is super nice and saves us some money. Oh, saves us some money for the finances.
Talking about oil changes yesterday on this show.
Problem is he gets dirty oil all over the garage floor, which in turn gets tracked in by the kids, etc. I've seen this in therapy sessions way too many times. The guys who
oil changes?
Yeah, the guys who change their own oil, and then it's like problems arise because this and that. And as soon as I got a great solve. As soon as he's getting ready to change the oil, you got to make sure he's not in his oil change of clothes yet, okay? But as soon as he's getting ready to start changing the oil, make sure he hadn't started. You dress up in some really hot lingerie, right? Let him know you want to get funky with a grease monkey. Then you whisper in his ear a really sexy voice. Just pull it up even if you don't have it. There are places that can do that, and I can get us a coupon.
Dude,
I want you changing my oil.
There's
igniting my spark plugs.
There's oil change places crafting new marketing. Save your marriage
and goosing your carburetor. Problem solved. Actually, I think we need to get the oil changes in Sikorsky.
He's got a little life coach Woodski going on there. Thank you, LC.
Clinton Taco. Download the iHeartRadio app.
All right.